So I was going on my Streamlabs, and of course they only send it through the little dashboard on here. Oh, go lay down, buddy. Come on. And apparently, someone bought one of the T-shirts.
Uh-oh, look at you, guy! Yo!
Yeah.
You got fans.
Uh-huh.
Look at that. Wait, was that thing you posted on Twitter Cullen's Drew? Or was that he finally gave it to you?
Yeah.
You trying to get his name out?
He sent me the mess. Well, I'm trying to get him to get his name out there because he has good skill, but he's not...
People will want to use his logos.
Yeah. And people have been. He's done CD artwork and stuff like that for people. But he has he was probably waiting to get the drawing tablet or something like that. He has a drawing computer now. So I'm kind of like, okay, well, when you get this digitized, I can start using it as a main logo.
Oh, that would be awesome.
And then I decided to jump the gun and just take the image he sent me and then use it as that.
Because it was good.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's awesome. The only thing I told him was that I want a little more blue in there because blue is more or less our theme. Let's see. And the other problem I have is my good microphone is this one. So if I do a stream, it's either that I re-record the stream, which apparently it doesn't edit well.
But if you do the stream, there's no room for mistakes.
There's always room for mistakes. But that's the thing, I'd go through and edit from there.
My friend told me, he was like, you better buy your ticket on Monday. I was like, I'm going to be at work. So if Philadelphia sells out, then whatever.
Sounds like 8 o'clock you're going to the bathroom.
I guess so. Whatever time it is, I'm leaving.
Yeah, so we won't stream today. Sorry, guys. So next week, we're going to be live streaming on Friday at 4 p.m.
As if we actually
4 p.m.
As if that actually works out.
4 p.m. Eastern Time. If you guys are watching, make sure you go to our website, AugmentedNaturally.com. Follow the Twitch channel. That way you can see the live broadcast. Or just hang out in the wings, wait for us to edit. That way we get it all neat and pretty for you guys. And if you really want to wait long enough, wait for the podcast to come out either the next week, or if I overdose on G Fuel, maybe I'll actually get it out somewhat on time. I did get an extra day off this week, so...
Mm-hmm, I see that. You gotta use your PTO.
Well, PTO, but also I needed to make sure I was off for Rhyhorn Community Day. They were like, oh...
How'd you get
well,
that
I
one?
wasn't... They said they already made the schedule up, and they were like, so do you want... I know you want off Saturday, but are you able to be off Sunday too? And I was like, yeah, definitely.
What kind of question is that?
Yeah. Yeah, but usually with me, if I wasn't doing all this, then I wouldn't care what days I had off or if I worked or not. But
well,
now I need the PTO. I need the PTO to travel and to do... Louis, where are you going? You're staying in the shop. Good boy. And then to do the editing. So...
Is that why she's trying to hook you up with a schedule?
What do you mean?
Like Fridays you're always 7 to something?
No,
or is that just how it worked out?
It's just the way it works out. I think that's the day she can guarantee that she'll be there. That way she can handle all her stuff. I can be brute forcing things, taking care of certain things while they're there. And then Saturday, Sunday is just standard day.
True.
Because...
Well, now we have an AGM, it might be switched up.
Yeah. Well, no, ideally it's always supposed to be the FBM and AGM on the weekend, pending on certain things. Go fig. But, yeah, that's just the way things go. So
what's first on your list?
They sent me the information for the Philadelphia Safari Zone. Really excited. They added... Well, we'll go into other stuff first. Actually, no, this works too.
Yeah, you can mention it.
Yeah, we'll go right into it.
Today.
Yeah. But the Philadelphia Safari Zone, they announced the Explorer's Pass with that as well.
I don't know what that is.
The Explorer's Pass is an extra ticket, similar to the way that they had the Regigigas thing. They had the Regigigas event, like, I suck. Go figure.
Before I was a player.
No, it's like a special stretch of time that you get extra bonuses for. And those extra bonuses, in the means of Explorer's Pass, it will give you extra bonuses that you get for exploring the city around you. There will be specific gyms and stops. Louie. Contribute to the conversation or lay down, okay? Butt down, come on. No, just hang out. Sit. Good boy.
Treat.
So?
Treat.
Louie. Nope, stay there. Stay here, come on. Sit. Speak.
Working
Speak.
on it.
Okay, that works.
Oh, look. The dog understands human commands.
Target. Good boy.
Look at that.
I think that's really just him. All done. Good boy.
Look at that. Smart dog.
Now hang out there. So the Explorer's Pass is basically 3 days worth of just stuff going around the city. So technically speaking, it basically guarantees that people that are going to the event will stay the course of that weekend, which is huge for Niantic to push those events to other businesses and other types of cities. That way, it helps with Niantic actually becoming a main tourist attraction for people. Because honestly, us gamers, besides gaming conventions, never left the house. I mean, why would we need to when it's at our fingertips?
Exactly. You got everything, every video game, console, everything. Where do you need to go?
Exactly.
It's all online.
Mm-hmm. But it means that the Explorer's Pass, like it says here, so it'll be 10 City Explorer raids that will be on a 72-hour timer.
Oh.
So basically, there will be 10 specific spots that will be on a 72-hour timer each. So basically, you can hit those 10 raids all in one shot, or just at some point throughout the day. And that should be the interesting thing, whether the last couple hours actually ends up being a huge rush, or if people actually do everything all ahead of time, and then they don't get to.
So with that...
Although, some of the raids are simple enough, so you could probably just...
You said a Safari Zone. Is it a closed-off area?
No.
Where is it at?
I think this one is the, Fairmount Park. Ooh. So it's going to be Fairmount Park in Philadelphia. So that means that whole stretch of area is going to be swarmed.
Well, I'm only going to be there Saturday.
That's fine. Whatever you want. Well, yeah, technically, unless you have the Explorer's Pass, there's no reason for you to be in that Safari Zone area. Which is...
You don't show up?
Exactly. That's the whole reason why, unless you have a podcast you're trying to promote. Another reason why, if you have the Explorer's Pass to explore the city, is it'll actually give you extra bonuses besides the raids. It'll actually have... Oh, that new Gen 5 Pokemon will also be spawning the Braviary. It'll be the evolution of the Safari Zone. It'll be available in 2-star raids during that time frame.
The evolution of the little bird?
No, I think that's just its general name. Braviary? Oh, wait, yeah. So, Braviary is the evolution. I think Rufflet is the first stage. It'll be in 2-star raids, so you can just roll in there yourself.
Okay, but that one. But then the other one,
Alolan Sandshrew.
That's what I was going to say. I was like, that ain't a regular one. Because the regular one was yellow, I thought. That's what I thought. I was like...
Well, yeah. Alolan Sandshrew is ice, and then Sandslash turns steel. Ice Steel. I think Sandshrew might be as well, but... Yeah. Anyway. The other thing is... 1-star raid battles and 4-star raid battles throughout the city that only people, unless they change it, and they'll probably make it like the Regigigas thing was, where basically... Oh, wait, no. No, yeah, Regigigas didn't have exclusive raids. But I feel as though once someone with an Explorer's Pass went to a gym, a Regi raid spawned on that gym. Because during that, there was the event, Mysterious Discovery or something like that. And whoever had the specific pass, they paid like $8 or something like that. They got there, Colossal Discovery, that's it. They went to a location, and then a raid happened to be there. You couldn't see it from a distance, but once someone with that pass interacted with the gym, it automatically was there. And it was all of the Regi Rock, Ice, and Regi Steel raids going on. Because for that research, it was a special research that you unlocked. And then for the $8, you got Regigigas ahead of time before it was in EX raids. But because of the style of that research, the Regis were spawning all over the place.
Mm-hmm. Which
meant that those players who were doing that research needed Regis to defeat. So they were on either a really short egg timer, or they were on just if the person interacts with it, it shows up there. Because people were dropping in gyms, and then they turn around and, oh, there's a Regi on top of there. So, that's one of Niantic's experiments, and hopefully it turns out well.
Well, I have questions.
Always. Real quick, let me finish up with the Explorer's Pass. The other thing with the Explorer's Pass will actually be eggs placed in incubators while you're still in the city will be half distance. So it'll make your incubators more worthwhile. You'll get exclusive field research when you spin Pokestops throughout the city. And regular lore modules placed by the people with the Explorer's Pass will last 4 hours, which means any other players in that area will also be able to benefit from those lores. And if you have an incense, it'll actually last for an hour during that time frame.
Nice.
Who's going to go crack open that incense now? Okay. But that's the Explorer's Pass. Oh, and the other thing is that for the Explorers, the raids will actually be Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres.
Nice.
They'll be available as 5-star raids.
I need a Moltres.
And that should be the ones that are on the 72-hour time frames. And it'll be $12. Oh, wait, no.
Oh.
So
I was like, $12 to do a raid?
No.
Yeah, I don't need a Moltres that bad.
So tickets first come, first serve. General admission tickets are $12. Early access are $18 plus taxes and fees. Of course, I had to add that information.
What does that mean, early access?
Early access means you can go into the Safari Zone area at 10 o'clock in the morning. And then general admission is 12 o'clock.
So they're going to be having all theirs already.
That's if you really want to spend
$6 more.
10 a.m. to 6 p.m. playing Pokemon.
Oh, jeez.
Which, we want to.
Well, hopefully I have a charging case.
Well, honestly, I have that light hooked up to one of my older ones, and if you really need, you could have it. But it doesn't hold a great charge, but it's not until May. So you have plenty of time to upgrade that phone of yours.
I got a dinosaur.
Shh. It's a petrified apple these days.
Mm. With a broken screen.
Not everything's what it's cracked up to be. So that's the Explorer's Pass. We're going to be there. I'm going to try. 90% sure I can get off the entire time. That way I can hang out with people, interact with everyone, show off the podcast and everything. We're going to try and get media access. Niantic, hope you love us. But the odds are, unless we increase the audience by probably about 1,000, it's not looking too promising. But fingers crossed. Good balls, good calls, good luck. Share us with everyone you can, and we'll catch you all around. Yeah. So I just invested in... I've been invested in a few things. But, it's on that phone, duh.
Oh, you're making purchases.
Always. It's a bad thing. It's a blessing and a curse. But this company, Blue, has a app that I believe I can use to airdrop our information to people with their knowledge and willingness.
Well, you can use the iPhone.
As well as I have a business card. Louie! It's fine. Louie, leave it. Leave it. Huh? Good boy. Leave it. Anyway, so technically the card, what I can do, it only works on certain models of phones, but it has a... Yeah. Well, it didn't even work on my 8 Plus. It had to be like an iPhone 10 and up.
I got a 7.
So it's it's a low-powered NFC scanner, NFC reader. Basically, it's a card with a chip in it, and you tap on the top of someone's phone, or you have them go like that, and then it prompts it to read that information, and then it sends a link to them that they then click on that gives them all of our links for like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, all the stuff. That way they can stay in tune with everything and find us really fast.
You just get that, and then you just go there and you just start tapping on people's phones.
It doesn't work as easily, but yeah. I think the next shirt I'm going to make is a gym shirt or a hoodie. That way I can have the back say, once you're done following me here, follow the podcast, AugmentedNaturally, yada, yada, yada. And there's even a QR code that I can probably get self-imposed on there as well. Maybe pins.
Well, whatchamacallit? Safari Zone's your best, there you go.
Well, see, that I want media access first.
Well, yeah, but still, there's still an opportunity.
Well, every community is an opportunity.
That too.
Every other interaction is an opportunity. I have to...
But this is the grand piano.
That
all of us just
that is the
around
World Series.
Yeah, it's a home run.
Yeah. I gotta do a lot more, but yeah. That's why I want to get the streams out. That way everyone can watch and enjoy. They can tune in, they can watch live, and then they can interact with us and get to know us if they have any pressing questions right away. That way they don't have to find us specifically on Twitter, pose a question on there. And guess what, guys? We will respond to everything. I will. But everything. Send us any questions, qualms, ideas. We'll be here for you. Stay augmented, my friends.